What's going on, guys? This is Matt with K&B Reptiles. I just want to do a quick video to show where we're at in our breeding season, as well as give a quick personal update. I have ruptured my biceps tendon, so I have surgery this week to reattach it. So I'm going to be out of commission for a little bit, but I've got friends and family who are going to be able to help out, and I appreciate everybody who's reached out so far. So thank you, guys. Brandon Nixon called me Nemo. I thought that was funny. First, quick shout out to Miguel with Miggy's Morph, sent us a hat and a shirt, so I definitely appreciate that. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. I just want to turn the camera around, show a couple of the females, see where we're at. We've got 3 ovulations so far, so it's kind of getting to the point where I can start to be excited. So let's check it out. So this is our first ovulation. This is a leopard spot nose het DG female, and she was paired to the pastel spot nose possible blackhead desert ghost. So really just hoping for some cool desert ghost combos and to see, if that male proves out to be blackhead, which I do think he will. Be a cool little variety in this clutch. She is due to lay this Sunday, actually. Second ovulation is this big girl. She typically lays 12, 13 eggs. Last year she had 11 eggs and 2 slugs, so we know she has the availability to have 13. So this is just a het DG female, bred to that same male, pastel spot nose possible blackhead DG. So this will be another one that'll tell exactly what he is, but some really cool DG combos from her too. The third ovulation was from this pastel Enchi double het hypo clown. She actually ovulated just about a week ago, so she was paired to the male hypo clown. So really just going for visual female hypo clowns if possible. I'd like to try to miss on the pastel, but I wouldn't mind Enchi. Long term, I'd really like to do a Enchi hypo clown pied project. So, an Enchi hypo clown female come in handy for that. So this girl I haven't ultrasounded in a while, but she was at 35 the last time that I ultrasounded her, and she's going into shed right now. So this is a hypo female, and she was paired to the pastel puzzle het hypo. So hopefully she goes for it. She didn't go last year, so, she had plenty of size to go into this year. So, and she's, got the behavior. It looks like she's trying to wrap around herself to get comfortable. So we'll see what she does. Well, I'm glad I filmed this video today. Just caught this ovulation from a big pied female. This is actually a joint pairing. This is Baker Sturgeon's female. He's based out of Indianapolis. This is a pastel desert ghost het pied to his pied female. I want to say she had 8 eggs last year, so be a good size clutch, and she's a big female. So I'll get this sent over to Baker. Next up is this fire hypo female. She was paired to the pastel puzzle het hypo. She was at 38 millimeter a little over a week ago, so she's really close, and she's really starting to glow. So getting excited about her. She's been really consistent for us. This will be her 3rd year going, so we might end up getting her next year off, but she has 8 eggs, 9 eggs, and then 11 eggs last year. So she's been really, really good for us. So hopefully we get some nice fire hypo het puzzles out of her. This massive female is our Enchi het pied. This will be the 3rd year in a row we're pairing her to our pastel DG het pied. 2 seasons in a row, and we've gotten 1 pied from her clutch each year. And she has 11 to 13 eggs each year. So this year I'm really hoping for that elusive male Enchi pied het DG. 3rd time's a charm, right? This is another joint pairing with Baker Sturgeon. This is a female OD het pied pairing to the pastel DG het pied. She's been sitting around 12 mil for a while. She acts funny. She's all over this bin. She's never laying the same way. She wraps herself in weird spots. So we'll see if she goes. She could just be one who just takes off late season and then gives us a clutch, but no rush. The next 3 we'll just do in a row. These are all going to be joint pairings with Charles Napier. Charles shares his barn with me, and we have all of our rats in there. So I'm definitely happy to be doing some joint pairings with Charles. That way we can both get some cool stuff out of these. So this is just a pied female, and we're doing the pastel DG het pied to her. She's getting really close too. She was at about 32 millimeter about a week ago. These 2 are right about the same. They're right about 15 millimeter. Both of these we've put the pastel puzzle het hypo boy to. This first one here is a Fire Leopard Orange Dream Yellow Belly Pastel. And then this girl is a Enchi Calico Orange Dream Yellow Belly. So some really stacked codoms, and luckily now that the hypo shed test is available, we'll be able to have some testing done to hopefully have some really nice double het puzzle hypos. So excited about those for sure. This is one I am super excited about. This is a female super blackhead hypo and red gene and ringer gene. This is a proven girl. She had 4 eggs last year, and right now she's sitting at about 33 mil. And she was paired to the pastel puzzle het hypo. So crossing my fingers for some hypo blackheads, red gene and ringer gene, of course, and then het puzzle. So that'll be a whole clutch of holdbacks. This girl's kind of confusing me. She was off food for a while, and now she's back on food really heavy. She's sitting at around 1,500 grams. She's got 2 locks on her. The last lock that I put on her made her appetite kick up insanely. So she could be a late season clutch, but the last time that I ultrasounded her, I really didn't see much. They were sitting around that regular 6 and 7. So we'll watch her. She was paired to the pastel spot nose possible blackhead DG. This is another one that could give us some nice holdbacks. This is a female clown het desert ghost, and she is sitting at around 20 millimeter. She was paired to the pastel DG, pastel desert ghost spot nose possible blackhead. So hopefully some blackhead DG het clowns and some spot nose DG het clowns, but not both since that is an allelic male. This girl, I don't think she's gonna go. This is a leopard firefly double het hypo clown. She was paired to the male hypo clown. She has been off food, like a normal female would, but with no follicular development. So not counting on her, but she's got great size going into this next season. So get some time on her and she'll go for us this next season. This is another female that I don't think is going to be going. She hasn't really shown any signs of follicular movement, but she's been off food for a while. So she'll probably skip this season and then she'll go for us next year. This was pastel DG het pied to DG pos het pied, and she's got really nice tracks on her. So the chances for DG pies this year are probably out the window, but it's always next season. This girl's looking big. This is a pied female, but she's possible pastel and leopard. So we'll just see what comes out. But she was at 28 millimeter a little over a week ago, and she was paired to the pastel DG het pied. Another one I'm not sure if she's going to go. She just shed recently, and once I get some movement back in my arm, I'm going to ultrasound her. But this is a pastel double het VPI xanthic pied, and I had paired the pastel DG het pied to her with the goal of making a pied that would be 100% het DG and then pos het VPI xanthic, knowing that the shed test for that is imminent. So we'll see if she goes. This is her second year. She went last year, and she was probably 2.5 last year, so she's got the age, but that was her first clutch last year, so odds are she's going to take this year off. The last ball python pairing is this clown female, and she was paired to the pastel spot nose possible blackhead DG, just to make some nice double hets. She was at around 17 mil the last time that I ultrasounded. And then for the 2 hognose clutches, hopefully, both were paired to the snow male. This is Noir. She is our xanthic super conda, and she is pos het albino. So she's looking pretty big, but we'll see. I didn't see a full lock between her and the male, but the male was all over both of them, so I really wouldn't be surprised if we do get at least one clutch. This female, I am confident, is gravid. She is huge compared to what she normally is, of course. This is a female extreme red and purple conda het albino. So hopefully some nice, vibrant colored albinos that are all going to be het xanthic. So guys, that's where we're at so far. Like I said, we're just really getting to the point where we can start to see what's going to go for us. We got those 3 ovulations and a couple girls who are getting close close. So crossing our fingers that we're going to be around that 10 clutch mark again this year. I'll be definitely happy with that, and hopefully our first viable hognose clutch. Hopefully. All right, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to check us out. Subscribe, comment, like, do your thing. See you guys in the next one.